Okay, welcome back. We're about to investigate the forest and see what this Hanayome thing's all about. This sign probably has nothing new. It reads, "Welcome to the lush and romantic wood timberland." Nothing else. Alright. There's a thicket of trees next to the gate. With the dog on, I push my way into the underbrush. I spot the traces of what used to be a path. You could barely call it one at this point. This must be the closed hiking trail. The path goes west from the gate. That's right. I remember now. This is the path I took before. That dog. Was it trying to show this to us?
Who knows? Anyway, let's get going.
Nothing. Oh no. There's a fork, which means I'll get lost. There's something in the grass at the foot of the tree. It's a wad of paper. I push the grass aside and pick it up. Okay, talisman, blah blah blah. Whoops. Accidentally hid the thing. Let's try going left first. What's this? I shine the light on the grove of trees in front of us and catch a glimpse of something odd. Huh? What is that? Something's posted there. I can't make it out from here. I move forward for a closer look.
What is this?
All thought in my mind ceases. It's as if I'm unable to process what I'm seeing and my brain comes to a halt.
Are these photos?
There are a bunch of pictures of different people posted to the tree, but they're all these photos have nails in their eyes. It's just as Christy said. For some bizarre reason, each photo has a person with nails driven through both eyes. Attached to the nails is some kind of tape. Cold sweat drips down my back. What kind of grudge would cause someone to do something like this? Hey, all the people in these pictures, are they all men? Christy's mutters are just loud enough to hear. Huh. I look over the photos again. A good number of them are deteriorated, so they're hard to make out, but they may be right.
Yeah, looks like it.
All the subjects are men. That's clearly not a coincidence. I feel a little dizzy and step back. Through my blurry vision, something flashes in the light from the flashlight. What's wrong?
Nothing, it's just over there. Something sparkled up there.
Something might be there. We should check it out. Sparkle? Something up in the branches of the tree is reflecting light. Something must be stuck in the branches. The only way we'll be able to check it out is to climb up the trunk. Are you thinking about climbing the tree? There aren't any cavities, knots, or branches within reach. It'll be hard to climb up it. So let's boost Christy up. This is just between us, but I weigh... She whispers in my ear. Okay, that's off the table. Okay, can she boost me up? I refuse. There's no way I can climb that. Looks like that's not going to work. Okay, I'll do it, I guess. I take a deep breath and jump at the tree. I struggle to reach for a while and manage to touch a branch until... I crashed to the ground with a spectacular thud. Ow. I told you. So... I have to get someone else, I guess? I give up and back away. Let's get Suzu. Go back. Suzu. Go back to the forest. Whoops. I believe we're supposed to... yeah. Wrong way. Okay. Okay. Something's up in the branches. Whoops. Okay, well, I'll boost Suzu up. Whoops. I forget how to look at... I'm sorry, this is such a mess. How do I... okay. You're going to climb the tree? I can't. If that's all, then okay, I'll try. I squat at the base of the tree and let her climb up on me.
Up you go.
I stagger a bit, but manage to stand. I feel like I'm one of the trees now.
Can you reach?
Just a little to the right. I am almost there. Suzu reaches as far as she can with her hand, and I lose my balance. We both crash to the ground.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Here. Suzu shows me her hands. It's holding the object that was stuck in the branches. Okay. Got dog collar.
A collar?
It makes me think of that dog we saw before coming here. Does this belong to that dog? I wonder who threw it away.
Who knows?
As I'm putting it away in my bag, I spot an inscription on the inside of the collar. Renta?
How are you supposed to pronounce that?
New info. Pictures on the tree. Anything else here? Something's in the grass. I feel around in the blades of grass. Instant camera. I've hit the switch before I realize, and a red light appears. Apparently that means that the flash can be used. Does it still work?
Yeah, looks like it.
I turn it off and quickly stuff it in my bag. I decide it's wise to not mention the dried blood that's stuck to the bottom of it. To see is to perceive light. That distant voice echoes in my head. True, seeing something means you're seeing the light it's reflecting. But what does that have to do with Hanayome? New info. Anything else back here? I grab the tape that's wrapped around one of the nails and take a good look at it. It looks like audio tape that's been pulled out of the cassette. Okay. All the photos are of men. There's blood everywhere. Does it belong to the person who put the nails in? I take out the instant camera. Alright, well that's... okay. Out of here. Anything here? Okay. I hear a low growl from somewhere. I can't see what's making it, but it seems to be watching me. Oh, we did see that dog at the gate. I'm not sure why, but I feel an intense hostility directed toward me. What should we do? The instant Suzu speaks, the growling grows distinctly quieter. I remember the photos. All of them were men with nails in their eyes. I don't know what that has to do with the dog, but if those pictures demonstrate the hatred that saturates this place, if I'm with Suzu, it might react differently. I consider my options. Show the collar? I've got an idea. I take the collar out of my bag.
Maybe.
It's a safe bet that the spirit was born here, so the dog is likely tied to this collar. I face the general area the barking is coming from and show it the collar. Bark, bark. The dog appears like a gust of wind.
Whoa!
Before I can blink, it steals the collar from me. Oh no. When I try to quickly jump away, I hear Suzu call out to me. Mr. Yashiki, don't move! But I don't catch the rest of it. The dog rushes at me so fast it looks like it's gliding over the ground. Don't move. The dog stops in its tracks. It seems confused that I'm not reacting and just standing still. It shuffles back on its guard, then prepares to attack again. It bares its teeth and growls. Turn my back. I break my gaze and turn my back to it. I pretend to not hear it threatening me. It growls for a while until it abruptly stops. The dog holds the collar in its mouth and stares at me. That collar has an inscription on it, doesn't it? I'm sure it said... that. What should I call it? Genta?
Genta.
I mutter the name. The dog perks its ears. I say it again, this time more clearly. Then... the dog turns around and quietly slinks into the brush. It disappears from sight. It seems I somehow managed to escape death. I pick up the collar that was left behind and sigh deeply. Are you okay?
Yeah, that was...
I can't even say it was no big deal. My words simply trail off. That's all I can answer with. I pat myself down with my hands, but I don't seem to be injured anywhere. I did feel teeth biting into my hand when the collar was snatched from me, though. That dog may be supernatural.
I hope it doesn't attack again.
I think we'll be fine. I found what it was looking for. Or it found it. You're right. Okay. Yada yada. Yada. Do. Okay. Nothing else. Oh, a sound like a rope creaks above my head. Silhouettes swing in the shadow of the trees. My whole body shudders with dread. Are those people? Suzu gives a terrified yelp. Speechless, I shine my flashlight on them. They clearly aren't people.
They're mannequins.
The things hanging by their necks from the trees. are display mannequins you can find in any department store. Obviously, dolls can't commit suicide. Is this someone's idea of a prank? Or maybe a warning to intruders? The only one who knows the truth would be whoever did this.
Let's go. I don't think they're dangerous. They're only mannequins.
Okay. Suzu replies uneasily. But before either of us takes a step forward, I feel a shaky hand gripping onto me. Uh-oh. The dolls swing unceasingly from the ropes, even though there's no breeze. What's holding my hand? A male doll is hanging from a tree. I wonder what the person who did this was thinking. Doll is mercilessly hanging by its neck. Grabbing onto it to stop it from swaying, I open the hand and take what's inside. Worn out talisman. Da-da-da. I guess that's it. Okay, go forward. It's that dog.
Suzu, be careful.
No, it's okay now. It won't attack anymore. It's that dog from before. It starts digging in the dirt right in front of us. After a few moments, it disappears like mist. What was it doing? Is there something over there?
Let's take a look.
It's the place where that dog was digging. I reach out and touch the dirt, but the texture under my hand surprises me. The dirt around here is soft, almost as if something was buried.
Give me a hand.
You're going to dig here?
I don't think we'll need any tools. Please.
Okay. In silence, we kneel in this forest in the middle of the night and dig up the dirt with our hands. I feel like I'm robbing a grave. It could be that those words popped into my head because I somehow knew what we'd find. Distracted, I look down on what we dig up. What we find is a corpse. It's just a skeleton now, but it doesn't look that old. Is that a corpse?
Yeah.
My reply sounds incredibly flat and uncaring, even to me. At some point, death has become familiar. That fact, and not the corpse, is what sends a shiver down my spine. I'm too comfortable with the world of the dead. I know this, but I can't escape it. One part of me observes the remains before us and reacts calmly. Just then, I notice something.
What's that?
There's something white in the skeleton's hand. I dig it out and discover it's a plastic bag. Inside are a number of cassette tapes and some kind of note. The note's deteriorated, but parts of it are legible. I killed them all. Ones assault you. Now you rest in peace. What needed to be done. Now I die here. This forest you passed away. New song. Won't listen, heaven. The note ends there. Got 3 cassette tapes. That sounds like a suicide note, doesn't it? But these tapes... She looks at the cassette tapes. Why were they buried too? They look at the remains as if asking them the question. Of course it's not going to reply.
I don't know.
I trail off. A different voice is whispering in my mind. The last... The voice falls silent.
The last? Wait a second. The last what?
Huh? Is something the matter? I didn't say anything.
It's nothing. Sorry, just talking to myself. Anyway, let's take these tapes with us.
New info was added. Anything else in here? Nope. Uh-oh. The mark burns scarlet. Half an hour left till we die.
Gah.
Out of nowhere, my mark flares up painfully, the intense pulsing setting my nerves on fire.
Shit, are we out of time?
I bite my lip and look at Suzu.
Suzu, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah?
It's finally here. It all starts now.
Oh no. I grab Suzu and run. The spirit is closing in on us. Did I get in the car to go somewhere? Regardless, I'm here inside it, gripping the wheel.
The mansion. I need to go back there for now.
I glance through the rear-view mirror at Suzu in the back seat. Suzu is staring vacantly out the window with a slightly tilted head. The only thing out there is darkness. There's nothing to look at. Ada's tape player is laying on its side in the passenger seat. I grabbed it from the back, meaning to play one of those tapes. We quickly arrive at Kujo Mansion. Even if I discuss it with Mary, it's probably best to listen to a tape first. I reach for one, but as I do, I notice something odd.
Where are we?
I'm on an unfamiliar road, like I took a wrong turn somewhere. No, it's not unfamiliar. I've clearly been down this road before, but the route I was taking should have had no way for me to come across this road. That's the only way I can describe it. It's impossible. Whoa.
Calm down. I must have made a mistake because I was messing around with the tape player.
I wouldn't get lost on the way to the mansion. I've been to it so many times now. I just missed the first intersection and ended up somewhere strange, that's all. That's what I tell myself as I make a U-turn. But no matter how many times I go back...
Damn it, why am I here again?
No matter how I turn, I end up on the same road. Right, left, or keep going straight, I still return to the exact same place.
This is ridiculous.
I hit the steering wheel. Maybe it was because of my outburst, but my mark starts burning with pain again.
This is bad, really bad. At this rate,
death will catch up to us while we're here in the car. Having said that, we can't go back to the mansion. I don't think we'll be able to get out of this maze no matter how many times I try. In that case...
What should I do? Where should I drive?
Sea Mountain. I turned the steering wheel in the direction of the place that popped into my head.
Sea Mountain. It's not that I have to go there.
The destination isn't important so long as it gets me out of this situation. I hit the gas pedal and abruptly turned the wheel, trying to get out of this cursed trap. Finally, familiar scenery returns as if it was laying in wait for me. In the end, we're back here. Ring ring. The phone's ringing. I know exactly who's calling. The mark has died a deep prison. Few minutes left till death. I head to the phone booth. I've got Ada's radio cassette player in the bag holding Seiko's memories at the ready. I pick up the receiver, but the phone immediately goes dead. Ugh. Okay. You saw, didn't you? I know you saw it. Take a picture. I quickly grabbed the instant camera and used the flash. Get blinded, sucker! The spirit shrieks, and while it's distracted, I tumble out of the booth. Once out, I spot out the corner of my eye. The spirit standing there, looking down at me. The camera's battery's dead. What should I do next? Charms on. I stick Charms on into the tape player and push the play button. Listened often, dear. Yikes. The spirit responds to the song. The spirit quietly drifts closer. What should I do next? Echo ballad? I stick Echo Ballad into the tape player and press the play button. I love. The spirit responds to the song. The spirit quietly drifts closer. What should I do next? I stick my into the tape player and press the play button. I don't know this one. The spirit responds to the song. The spirit's right in front of me. Hey, let me listen to the newest. I stick my into the tape player and press the play button. Yes, that song was finished. A dog comes bounding over from somewhere, barking happily. Gen, is this where you've been? Come on, let's go. He's waiting. There's a flash of light. I blink and the spirit's gone. Alright. I don't sense Hanayome anymore. She's gone now. Hanayome. Suzu's back to normal. I bet their mark's gone. But mine's still bright on my arm. I guess Hanayome didn't give me my mark after all. Then Hanayome really was Seiko Hasegawa. What a sad, terrible fate. Turning into a ghost after she died. I feel sorry for her. This place isn't too far from where Seiko died. Maybe that's why. The instant Hanayome vanished, I thought I caught a glimpse of her loyal dog. I hope her dog and the song her fiancé wrote for her help her be at peace in heaven. Should we head back?
Yeah.
Huh? The phone starts ringing out of nowhere. It won't stop. It's like it's waiting for someone to answer. What should I do? Pick it up.
Hello?
On the other end of the line is the gentle voice of a woman. I'm so very sorry for causing you so much trouble. Please excuse me. Was that a wrong number or something? It was a little panicked, but now I relax. I step out of the booth and get into the car with Suzu. Welcome back, Mr. Yashiki. It's thanks to you that my mark is finally gone.
Too bad I didn't get to do much. I've read a ton of comics about exorcism, so I thought I could help. Good job to you too, Suzu. Everything went okay?
Yeah, it's all thanks to him.
Oh, yeah? I bet I could have done a better job than him.
I awaited your return, Lord Ashiki. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations. Though it is unfortunate that your mark has not yet vanished. I've managed to defeat 3 spirits now, but my mark still hasn't disappeared. It feels like that terrible fact might just freeze the blood in my veins. But I vowed to fight against the mark. All I can do now is press forward. Mr. Yashiki, may I have a word? I looked through the other files in the garage after you left, and I found this. She hands over a file that says H Shrine Findings on the cover. Saya Kujo's signature is in the corner. The Kujo family's guardians were housed there, so it makes sense that this was here. Go on, read it. Most of it's about how H Shrine was built and its history. It lines up with what Mary told us. Everything that happened from the anti-Buddhist movement to now is in here. But it looks like even Saya didn't know who stole the statues 50 years ago. Some pages are about H Shrine's Go Shintai, the item that houses the deity spirit. This shrine has 2, a mirror and a small Buddhist statue called a Nejibutsu. The Nejibutsu should be in a brocade pouch, but I never saw anything like that at the shrine. I wonder where it ended up. The last few pages contain notes on an investigation into the stolen statues. It mentions a rumor that started circulating a few months ago. K. Miyamachi North Road in H City. It's a back street that, due to the city's poor planning, is covered in manholes. Because of that, people call it Manhole Road. On a moonless night, a young woman was walking down it on her way home from work. An old sign read, "Be wary of strangers." Suddenly fearful, she attempted to hurry her steps down that dimly lit back street. But she couldn't take a step forward. A noise, something heavy being dragged, and then a figure was discernible from out of the darkness. It was a woman with disheveled hair, wearing a burnt white robe. She cradled a headless Buddha statue as if it were her own child. The shadows in hair hid most of the face, but she could see her blood-red lips twisted into a satisfied smile. Terrified by the eerie sight, she turned on her heel and ran away. Some distance away, she turned to look back. But the woman was gone. The statues were stolen 50 years ago, so it wasn't that woman, but I doubt it's that easy to find headless Buddha statues. I'm sure she must know something. I asked Hanayome where the statues stolen from H Shrine were, and now there's an unexpected lead. What a strange coincidence. If you can find those stolen statues and honor them in H Shrine, the divine wrath will be quelled and you might be freed from the mark. Another way that might possibly allow me to escape my mark. It's worth looking into at least. Oh, before I forget, you should take these too. Documents on the Hasagawa case that we found after you left. Read through them if you want.
It is almost dawn. We must end today's investigation. Please rest. Thank you very much, mister. Because of you, I think I'll get to go see my dad, too.
You need to go somewhere to see him.
My mom and dad got divorced.
Oh.
Yeah. Mom decided that she wanted to become a nun. So she started taking me to temples in a lot of secret areas. Dad didn't like that, and he started seeing some other lady.
I understand. You don't have to say more.
I guess Suzu's been embroiled in the world of adults for a while already. Maybe that's why she's so brave while being so young.
I asked Mom to tell me where Dad is, but she wouldn't say. She told me he's bewitched by a demon and to forget him. So that's why I wanted to ask Hanayome where Dad is.
I see. I hope you get to see him.
Me too. Okay, good night.
I'm really in your debt. It's thanks to you that Suzu was saved. Thanks so much.
He seems more worried about her than himself. His appearance, personality, and job all make him suspicious, but that one thing is clear.
I know she asked me to, but I was the one who brought her out there after all. So, if something bad had happened to her, I just... Hey, are you alright? I'm so glad she's okay.
The hot tears streaming down his face are those of relief, apparently.
You should head to bed for today. I'm sure you're tired, right? Yeah, thanks. Good night.
I'm heading to bed soon myself. My mark's finally gone. I think I'm going to sleep well tonight.
There's no reason for you to stay any longer.
You're right about that. I'll be leaving tomorrow. Sorry, but even 9 lives wouldn't be enough to survive staying here. You said it. But I'm grateful for all this, too. It gave me time to rethink my life. Ironic, isn't it? If I hadn't been cursed by a spirit, I'd be in that forest right about now. Christie's smile turns wry. Well, I'm off to bed now. Good night.
Now then, Lord Yashiki, please find me when you're ready. Farewell.
New info. Okay, let's make a new save. Alright. Whoops. And let's talk to Mary.
Are you retiring to bed?
Yes.
Good night.
It's been 3 days since Hanayome. All the other mark bearers left the mansion. I'm the only one here now. I wonder when I'll be free of this mark. When can I leave this place? There's not even a scrap of meaningful information around. I looked around Sayakujo's bedroom to try to find something Mary mentioned. It's impolite to rummage through a woman's things, but I don't have the luxury to not do it. I searched every inch of the room, even under the carpet, but I came up empty. Seeing the dried blood on the floor reminds me of that horrifying sight I saw. I don't want to die like that. That sole reason has been my driving force in my struggle to survive since that day. But how long can I keep this up? That thought fills me with such dread that it feels like my legs could give out. After searching everywhere I can, I leave the bedroom. The deserted entrance hall feels colder than usual. Thinking on it, it's already been over a week since I first came here. I've gotten completely used to this strange mansion. It's not really something I want to admit.
How do you do, Lord Yashiki?
Mary gives me her usual greeting in her monotone voice. She's still a complete mystery, though I can't say I'm not grateful to have someone to talk to now that everyone's gone.
Did you locate the master key?
No, I didn't.
I see. I was sure that it would be there.
I've searched every accessible inch of the mansion and found no info of value. All that's left is the locked room. I'm trying to find the Kujo Mansion master key so I can open it. Mary said she thought it might be in Sayakujo's bedroom, but It clearly was a bust.
It is obvious I should have spoken with Lady Saya more before she died. I deeply apologize.
Her voice carries a hint of sadness. She almost seems human when she does that. Looking more closely at her, I'm struck all over again by just how strange she is. I haven't really thought about it lately since I've been struggling to survive, but how did she come into existence?
Hey, Mary. Were you made by Saya Kujo?
No, I have served the Kujo family since before Lady Saya was born. I was already here at the mansion when I opened my eyes the first time. They say tools used for many years can come to house deities or souls. I may be something similar.
So, you're like a Kujo guardian deity?
That is an exaggeration, though I would be very pleased if I could achieve such a status. Lady Saya's fate was most unfortunate. I will do my utmost to respect her wish to save all who bear the mark.
Her clear green eyes stare at me.
Lord Yashiki, thanks to you, many mark bearers have been saved. I'm sure that Lady Saya would be extremely grateful to you. I very much feel the same way.
Her voice is emotionless, but it sounds just a bit softer than usual. Her face can't show it, but it feels like she's trying to express her gratitude.
Now, Lord Yashiki, it seems a new mark bearer has made their way to the mansion. I hope you can find some clues to the spirit that gave you your mark.
Before she can even finish her sentence, there's a knock at the front door. A girl bounces in wearing a fancy outfit. I blink dumbfoundedly at her appearance.
Nice to meet you! Good morning!
It's the middle of the night.
Oh, right, sorry. I'm used to saying it as a greeting. So Dr. Kujo lives here, right? Madame Yasoka told me to come. Is Dr. Saya around?
Madame Yasoka? Yep, no clue who that is.
Sorry, but Saya Kujo isn't here. I'm Kazuo Yashiki. I guess you can say I'm representing her right now. Are you here about the scar? I can help.
Yeah, that's it exactly. It's actually called the mark, right? If you get it, your memories become a mess and you die soon after. That's what Madame Yasoka said.
Well, color me surprised. I didn't think anyone besides Saya Kujo knew about the mark. But this girl, she knows what'll happen to her, but for some reason she doesn't look depressed at all.
Aren't you scared?
Yeah, I'm terrified. But being a scaredy cat's embarrassing. I want to hurry and fix this whole mark thing for my fans, too. I'm a pro, and forgetting the lyrics up on stage is a definite no-go.
I think I know what line of work she's in. She's an idol.
Are you an idol or something?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Ai Gashawagi. I sing, dance, and perform as a member of Love and Hero.
Oh, so that's your stage costume.
Yeah, cool, right? I headed here straight after filming finished. If I'd gone to my dressing room, my manager would have found me. The taxi driver stared at my outfit the whole way here.
Giggling, she removes her jacket and bares her shoulder. A familiar mark glares bright from her skin.
I'm stuck wearing sleeves right now because of this thing. And it's gonna be summer soon. It seems as though this person is indeed a mark bearer. Who's there?
Ai's eyes bug out comically wide when she hears a female voice out of nowhere. She may know about the mark, but it doesn't look like she knows about Mary. Mary updates Ai about everything so far. She starts with Saya Kujo's tragic death and recounts our encounters with the spirits. Ai seems surprised to hear Kujo is dead, but she does admirably well in her attempt to swallow this string of unusual events.
Now, Lady Ai, do you have any ideas as to where you received your mark?
Probably when we filmed at that mystery spot. I don't think I had this scar until after we finished up filming. I feel like I should ask her for more details about this mystery spot tour. What kind of show was it?
A summer ghost story special. During the shoot, our guest star, Madame Yasuoka, and I got this weirdly shaped scar. The minute she saw it, Madame Yasuoka told me it was called a mark. So I wasn't the only one to get one. This Yasuoka also got the mark.
Is this person not coming here then?
Oh, I guess I forgot to say. Madame Yasuoka's on her way too. She'll just be a little late. She's stopping by her shop in Giza before heading over.
What should I ask next?
Where'd you go? We went around to 3 mystery spots that are rumored to be haunted. One was an old tunnel in O City. Another was a railroad crossing in T City where a lot of accidents happened. The last was a back street in H City.
Sure enough, H City was one of the places. What should I ask next? When did you notice it?
We were rushing everywhere because we were pressed for time that day. It just was suddenly there.
Well, that's not much help. I think that's all I get from her.
You mentioned a street in H City, but where exactly was it?
Oh, just a sec.
I digs her cell phone out of her bag and flips it open.
I'm pretty sure it was in an email my manager sent me. Oh, there it is. It was Keimiamachi North Road. It's a pretty weird place. A ton of manholes were all over.
Keimiamachi North Road. The file in the garage said a woman holding a Buddha statue was seen there. Is it just coincidence, or...
Hey, you're kind of frowning. Is something wrong?
Oh no, it's just...
It seems we have determined where you must go tonight. Please head direct to the Keimiamachi North Road, Lord Ashiki. There may be a spirit trace there.
That's not the only thing I might find. There may be a clue about who stole the Buddha statues from H Shrine, too.
And of course I'll come with. Our group has a song that goes like this. I'm not willing to sit around and wait. I'll blast through those evil traps standing in my way with all my might.
Okay. Sounds like Love and Hero specializes in the motivational type of song. Anyway, she seems willing enough, so I'll let her help.
Alright. Save. And I'm gonna end it here. Next time we're gonna go investigate that manhole street, I guess. So, thank you for tuning in. Get ready for some exciting eye moments. So, okay, bye. Thanks for watching.